Welcome to the next video on data types. Yes, in the previous session, we saw something about data set which are being collected by the mobile phone retailer, how their customers are being making decision on mobile purchase. So they have collected data about the age, gender, income, brand preference, operating system, budget, features, especially camera quality, battery life, display resolution, and etc. Whether the customer made a purchase or not, all these things are being seen, and with that how these data are being classified in order to enter into the SPSS. So we saw about the data types. In that data types, we saw about the nominal data and the ordinal data under the categorical data. Yeah, you are right. Next, we are going to say something about the numerical data. In the data types, we in the previous video lecture, we saw about the categorical data, nominal and the ordinal. Today we are going to discuss something about the numerical data and how these numerical data are again classified into interval and the ratio scale. Yes, this is also very important. Comparatively, numerical data going to contribute a lot to make our decision better. So we should aware about the interval and the ratio in order to specify in the variable view under the measurement of scale. Yeah, let us have a discussion that here like now a count of red and blue people. It shows that 4 people are red, 5 people are blue. Okay, and there is a difference between the distance versus time. Here also the thing is in terms of hours they are explaining. So here we are in the discrete data only we can count it, number of people in the red, number of people in the, and if we are counting the distance or the time, it helps us to make decision more better, more understandable, more qualitative. So for that we have to depend on the numerical data. So only discrete data can be used to measure, but cannot be used to measure but can be counted. Okay, right, number of male students in a class. It's a discrete data, and continuous data cannot be counted but can be measured, like weight of the student, average height of the male students in the class. It has some meaningful information. With that information, we could make some decisions. At the same time, categorical data also supports us to make some decisions, but the base for these data are the numerical data. Under the numerical data, again we are classifying into interval data and the ratio. Interval data, the nature of this data having same difference. 10 like plus 15, plus 10, plus 5, 0, minus 5, minus 10. So it's all about the temperature prevailing in a particular place. All having same difference. From 15 to 10, 5 is the difference. Plus 10 to plus 5, 5 is the difference. Plus 5 to 0, 5 is the difference. 0 to 5, minus 5 is the difference. All these things having same difference, there is no doubt in it, but we don't we know the exact difference between the values. The thing is we don't have a true value of 0. Say for example, here if we are representing temperature as 0, it doesn't mean there is no temperature in a particular place. It also has some feeling like it's very cold. Plus 5, plus 10, plus 15 is little bit hot when comparative to 0. So this 0 means it doesn't mean that there is no temperature. It means that 0 is a temperature which also having some stillness in a particular place. So here don't have a true 0 value. This is very important thing that we have to note. In the ratio scale, say for example, let us measure the length in terms of inches 0, 5, 10, 15. If it shows 0, it means that there is no length at all. If it is 15, then the length would be the 15 inches. So here the order units have same differences and also has the same interval values, and here having an absolute 0 value is there. Example, height, weight, length and all. These in the SPSS, when we are defining the measures of scale, there in that we have three options. One is nominal, then ordinal and the scale. The interval and the ratio are to be counted under the scale category. That is to be taken into account. So here we want to understand the data types that to be related with the statistical tool can be selected by the researcher. It is very, very important. And the segregation of data should be there before applying tools in the data. These are very, very important. That's why we are seeing about the data types. Let us check whether we are understand our concept or not. Number of rooms in a house is what type of data is it? It's a numerical data. Yeah, it's right. But is it a interval, ratio, discrete or continuous? If it is a continuous data, it will comes under the ratio scale. Then it's a discrete data, it comes under the interval. Okay, differences will be there, but here the number of house, obviously it could be few maze till 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 and all. So here the same numbers are going to repeat again and again. So it helps us to count the things, and it is not going to help us to measure the house. Okay, so number of bedrooms in the house is a discrete data. Yeah. Today we saw something about the something about the data types, numerical data, ratio and the interval. Okay, hopefully this session will useful to enter the data and decide which measures to be given to the different types of data. In our case study, there is no interval or the ratio scale because we collected only the categorical data. Here income is the ratio data where the continuous variable are there, right? So in our case, income of the customers, this also plays a vital role, and the budget given for the mobile phone is also an important thing, though these two things are relevant to our ratio scale. So likewise, when we giving the specification in the SPSS, we have to specify that budget, income are under the scale measurement. Yeah, if we are, as I told, it is very, very important, very vital to decide to select a right tool as well as the right visualization. Hopefully, these data types are very much useful to segregate the data and to assign the correct measurement scale in the SPSS. You can refer these websites for the further information. And also, if you like to contact us, you can contact with this. Thank you. Bye-bye. We will see you in the next video. Thank you.